Hello and welcome to our tutorial today on Google Keep. We're going to straight away crack on, and if you are already signed in to Google, you can go to your waffle here to see the Google apps. If you scroll down, click more, and you see the Keep icon. And that will take you to Google Keep. To access your Google Keep, a good way to always remember is to write the name of the app from Google, so keep.google.com will always take you to the Google site for it. You can also access Google Keep via apps on your phone or tablet. Now, just to explain what Google Keep is, Google Keep is a note-taking software that's great for planning, great for creating check-off lists such as to-do lists or shopping lists, and it's also a great way of decluttering your desk by collecting all your thoughts and ideas in one easy to access place. And as you can see, I've already got some notes here on my Google Keep. So taking a note is really simple. You can click on the notes label here, or you can just start typing away in here. So this is where I can take a note. So automatically, just with other Google things, it's saving it down. The first thing we may have overlooked though is the title. If I want to add a title, and I can just put that in there. So taking notes is really simple. These just create, if I click on here, kind of a post-it note looking thing on the top. One of the first things I can see here is a little pin. I can pin a note, which means it always appears at the top of my Google Keep page. So if I click the note there, and then you see I have my difference between my pinned notes and my others. I'm going to go back into my note to see some different options I have available. The first here is to remind me. It's great to be able to add reminders to your Google Note. So this could be just to look at it again, or to follow up, or to perform an action that was based on the note. The next is as a collaborator to add other people into this, just like with other Google products, so I can add collaborators who can join me in making edits to that note. Next, I can add colours. So a good way of differentiating your notes, so different subjects might have different colours, or just making something stand out. I can have an image here, so I can click with something. Let's find an image, just something off my desktop. So I can add images in. Again, this might just be to beautify it a bit, or it might be really something specific to that note you're taking. I can archive it, so when I'm done with my note, I can archive that. Also, if I click on the three dots here, I get some more options. One is to delete the note, so if I no longer want it. I can add a label, and this is a great way of grouping and then finding your notes. If I add a label here, I could call it learning. So I've created learning, and then what I see, if I go over here, I've got my labels on the left hand side, which means I can click that and I find all my labels on learning. So when you're thinking about decluttering, instead of having lots of different pieces of paper on your desk that you don't know where to find, wouldn't it be great if you can click one button and they organize themselves like this? So I find all my learning notes. Next, we're going to look at how to add a drawing. So this is a great way of adding your own artwork or illustrations, or just even a note. So I can draw a little smiley face. Not very good at drawing, but once I've done that, I can go back and it adds it as a picture. If I go back into the more, I can also make a copy. And so if I've done that, closing this, I can see a copy of my note here. Let's go back into more. I can turn this into tick boxes. The great thing then with tick boxes is once you've done with your note, you can tick it and it crosses it off. So as I was saying before, if you're doing a to-do list, this is a great way of registering that you've completed that task, or if it's a shopping list, what you've already bought. Once I've ticked, I've got a few other different options there as well, such as deleting or unticking. If I want to turn it back into just a normal note, I can click Hide Tick Boxes. The next option here is Grab Image Text. If I do this, and it's picked out the learning how to learn text from my image. Obviously this is a good function. It's probably not always 100% accurate though, so do keep an eye on that. And the last one here is copy to Google Docs. I'm going to make a separate video so you can check that out on how to use Google Keep with Google Docs. Lastly, I just want to go in and talk about reminders. Reminders are basically the same as notes, but what they do, they preset a reminder for you. So if I click on Take a Note, it's exactly the same, apart from it's already selected the reminder function for me. So hopefully this has given you some great ideas on how to start taking notes and to use Google Keep. We hope you liked what you saw today, and if you did, there are a few things you can do. The first is to subscribe to the channel by clicking the button below. Click the thumbs up if you like the video. Share some of your thoughts in the comments, or share the video with others. Also check out many of the other videos on our training channel.